Holly Willoughby has been mooning around on the King's Road, and there's growing concern for Alison Hammond, after her friends react to her new relationship with a young Russian model 20 years her junior. More on that later. Holly Willoughby's famous friends and loved ones came together on Wednesday evening to say her goodbyes ahead of a 2-month trip to Costa Rica. The Dancing on Ice presenter is jetting to Central America this month with co-host Bear Grylls to film her upcoming jungle survival show Bear Hunt, which will see 10 celebrities put to the test in the treacherous terrain. Ensuring she was sent off in style, the mother of three's pals including Christine Lampard and Nicole Appleton threw her a farewell supper on the King's Road at Mexican Cantina Ixchel. Interestingly, Ixchel is a Maya deity, known as the goddess of the moon, who represents amongst other things, fertility, childbirth, pregnancy, and notably, wears a snake on her head. Coincidence? Probably not. We digress. The Chelsea Eatery is a celebrity hotspot loved by the likes of Poppy Delvene, Lisa Snowdon and Jamie Winston, and even has the royal seal of approval, with Princess Beatrice a fan. We wonder if they do pizza. Moving swiftly on. For Holly's intimate soiree, the group booked out a private room at the venue, owned by restaurateur Fraser Carruthers, and was treated to a tasting menu with personalized cocktails. Diners sipped on tequila-based cocktails, or mocktails, at the restaurant, which has been compared to a Mexican nightclub, before nibbling on the special full moon menu that included the likes of pork belly tacos and crispy potatoes, finished off with tres leches cake. Goodness, all this talk of tasty food is making us hungry. So, let's get on to this juicy bake-off star Alison Hammond story. Alarm bells are said to be going off for Alison Hammond's friends who are apparently concerned for the This Morning presenter, after she began dating a model 20 years her junior. They believe Alison's relationship with a Russian masseur, who likes posing in his pants, could end in tears, just as Blinkerhole suggested in our previous video, and be another heartbreak in the single mum's tangled love life. Grinning widely as she cuddled up to him, Alison Hammond finally revealed her new boyfriend, hunky 6'10" Russian masseur, model and dancer David Putman, who is thought to be in his 20s. A picture of the TV star posing next to her new beau mysteriously appeared on Instagram on Monday, before being removed within minutes, and her team apparently claim her account had been hacked. By who? One wonders. Whatever the truth, Alison's fans got a glimpse of her in a black and grey New York Yankees baseball cap and puffer jacket. David, dressed in a smart brown jacket, proudly had his arm around her. In glasses and a brown hat, Putman appears to be somewhat geeky, but he's anything but shy. Pictures unearthed online show him posing near naked in Armani boxers, as well as in other risque poses. Despite enjoying the most meteoric of rises in recent years, friends say that all Alison wants is to be loved. So they can perhaps be forgiven for looking out for her when it comes to a new man. One friend of the 49-year-old pointed out that David is closer in age to her 18-year-old son Aidan than to her. Ouch, that probably didn't go down too well. Friends are hoping Alison doesn't get too carried away too soon with David, who they describe as quirky and edgy. He was born in southern Russia and appears proud of his roots, posing in national dress while competing in youth choirs, and he has relatives in Brighton, with other family connections across the UK. He studied as a body therapist in the Black Sea city of Sochi, with his services for classic, lymphatic drainage, anti-cellulite, wraps, and facial massage still advertised on a Russian website. One friend said, "On the television Alison is bubbly, she has this larger-than-life persona, but behind all of that she is a single mum who gets lonely at times. She has wanted to settle down for many years now and she has had several boyfriends but none of them have worked out. Some have been a little questionable. You could say she is fairly vulnerable when looking for love. Those who are close to her fear that she will be taken advantage of. She has so much to give, she is now rich and pretty famous and that is a worry for her friends. Obviously alarm bells go off when there is a 20-year age gap, and there is someone involved who is rich. It is surely natural that there would be some concern." In the last 4 years, Alison, who shot to fame on Big Brother in 2002, has gone from being this morning's show business correspondent, playing second fiddle to show hosts Holly Willoughby and Fern Britton, to being the most in-demand woman in television, even bagging the role of Paul O'Grady's replacement on the much-loved show For the Love of Dogs. But, despite her success on screen, apparently, behind the scenes is a different story for Alison, who is said to be deeply sad that she didn't make her relationship work with her son's father, Nureddin Bufaid, a taxi driver based in Manchester. The pair split in 2014 and she then fell for single dad and security guard Jamie Savage, who she met on social media. But the relationship fizzled out after 3 years. Last year it emerged Alison was at the center of an alleged blackmail plot following claims that a male former friend threatened to release false details about her private life. She showed West Midlands police threatening messages she had received from him as part of an 8-month ordeal. It is thought to have come to a head when the man vowed to ruin her unless she gave him £3,500. Earlier, she apparently handed over a £5,000 BMW when he said he'd use the bogus information to end her career. Those closest to her say the news floored Alison. She couldn't believe someone would do something like that to her, says a source familiar with the situation. You would have all kinds of trust issues after that. Yet, despite her tumultuous love life, Alison's TV career looks set to soar even further after it was announced last week that the BBC have also managed to get a piece of her, signing her up for a new series, Alison Hammond's Big Weekend, which will see her spend 48 hours with a celebrity. But, with the backlash she's received for filling the beloved late Paul O'Grady's shoes on for the love of dogs and being too loud for the poor defenseless doggies, together with the fact that, like them all, she began her TV career on Big Brother, instead of Alison Hammond's Big Weekend, perhaps the BBC might reconsider the name of the show. Alison Hammond's Big Mouth. Anyone? Check out our channel for more journeys through the blinker hole, and keep up to date with the latest news and entertainment straight to your device, for free. No membership fees, no merchandise and no links. Just sit back and enjoy, for entertainment purposes only.